Shalom, shalom. It's the Real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out. Prophesy the downfall of America and teach the hopefully elect. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakudash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. Salutation your brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and with charity. Alright, so, I'm at work. I was sitting here at work and just meditating on the lesson, man. And man, do not think outside the box, man. Thinking outside the box is truth, man. Is actually what's gonna get you put out, man. Alright? Because, when you thinking outside the box, you going outside of the understanding that Yahweh Shema Shai gave you. Alright? So, because this is our wisdom, alright? What's that? 4, 6. Alright. You can't go outside of this, man. Alright, we got the basics. We got the knowledge that we need. Okay, and when you step outside of that, man, hey, you pretty much a non-believer, man. Alright, when you try to come up with your own breakdowns or what you think, all right? But the scriptures cut that, man. It ain't about what you think. It ain't about thinking outside the box. It's about staying inside the box. All right? Inside the standard that Yahweh Shema Shai set up. All right, so this is Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. And what's that's talking about? The commandments, man. All right, you're supposed to stick to the script, man. You can't go outside of that, man. And then when you don't have understanding on something, you don't do it anyways, man. You wait till you get understanding on it, man. And that's what a lot of guys, they mess up at, man. They may not have understanding on something, clarity on a situation, and they just go off of what they think and, be presumptuous and start teaching it, man, before getting wise counsel on it. All right. The scriptures say we got our teachers, all right, and that our teachers won't be removed in a corner. So we got the elders and elder brothers that set up that Yahweh Shema Shai is giving understanding to these men, all right, to teach us, man, and so we can, if we have a question with a scripture, or even just you needing wise counsel on a situation that you're going through, man. All right, because being presumptuous will get you jacked up. All right, it says, "We shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people." All right, so staying inside of the box is what makes you a wise and understanding individual, man. All right, which staying inside of the standard that Yahweh Shema Shai set up, man. All right, follow the order, man. All right, you got women, even to you women, man. All right, hide the men in order, man. We following the order of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, we serve Yahweh Shai, man. Even Yahweh Shai, man. I like the scripture say, he made himself of no repetition, man. The Most High exalted him, man, and gave him everything, man. All right, it's Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, then it's the men. All right, then what comes after the men? What's the head of the woman? The man. All right, so that's the order, man. And when you go outside of that box, all right, that's what makes you basically a reprobate, man. All right, because the truth is plain, man. It's simple. We got guidelines. All right, there's no need to step out. Like the scriptures say, the commandments are not grievous, man. It's not grievous, man. It's not a hard thing not to go to the store and buy pork. It's not a hard thing to obey your elders that's over you, man. All right, because if you stay in this truth long enough and you do what you need to do, you will become an elder yourself. All right, so what that means, it's all order. It's all order. All right, when you need understanding on something, you go to the older man or older man about what you're going through. All right, that's the order, man. That's seeking that wise counsel, man. Or just an older brother, man. All right, a brother with more understanding than you. All right, because this is what makes us a great nation, man. This understanding and how we looked at as a horrible nation right now, man, because we went outside of this. All right, what's that? All right, we went outside of this. It's Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, man. All right, so basically you're a zombie, man. All right, so you think outside the box and you go outside this box. All right, you go outside the house and think you're gonna learn something, or you get off into Egyptology, or you go into the church and deal with the Christianity, the Muslim doctrine, or whatever, Buddhism, whatever you get into, and you taking lessons or understanding from these things, man. You bugged out, man. You actually now what are you becoming is a witch and a warlock, man. All right, because you're going outside of the box, man. So if you wander outside of this understanding, that's what's gonna happen to you. All right, just deal with what you was taught, man. All right. All right. Deal with the things. Deal with the things with you what you was taught. All right. So I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read verse 13. So this is 2 Timothy 3 and 13. All right. But evil men shall and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right. So this they been deceivers, man, because they outside, man. They outside the church, man. They outside the body of Yahweh outside. All right. So they deceiving. All right, and being deceived them damn selves, man. So they thinking they telling you the truth, but they not. Why? Because they went out of the way of understanding. All right, like the scriptures say, man, let not this depart out of thy mouth, man. All right, this supposed to be your counselor, man. Everything, man. The scriptures teach you everything that you need to know, and as far as understanding. All right, but when you go outside of that, that's when you're going to have big problems. All right, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned. All right, and what's things we learn, man? To put our best foot forward in this truth. You know, we all going to make mistakes, but don't let that be no excuse, man. All right, don't just be out here doing willful sin, man. Out here committing adultery and all type of matter, eating swine, all right? Because, hey, look, man, you got to read what's on the back of it, or on these packages, man. I mean, at one point, I used to eat the Jiffy. I didn't know no better, but on the back of it, it's what? Lard, man, was lard, pork fat. I if it says blatantly what it is, man, lard, pork, or pig fat or bacon. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man, you don't eat that no more, man. All right, yeah, hey, them words, man, it's a million words. You kill yourself because everything got it in it. But the point is that you ain't blatantly doing it, man. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat it anyways. All right, that's garbage, man. That's garbage. All right, it says and has been assured of knowing of whom thou hast learned them. All right, so you gotta also understand who you learned it from, man. Being assured. And let's look up at this word assured. All right. To make faithful, render trustworthy, to make firm, established, to be firmly persuaded. All right. To be firmly persuaded, like the scriptures say, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So you got to be firmly persuaded, not only that you're hearing the truth, but that the men that delivered it to you was telling the truth, and that they're men of Yahweh Shema Shai. And if you don't believe that, hey, you outside the box. All right, because the brothers that I'm around, I'm solidly in my mind that these are men of the Lord. And I understand that these men are actually trying to help me and guide me, to salvation, man. All right, to teach me in the correct paths, man. But you gotta believe that. You gotta believe that's who you're around, man. And if you feel like we ain't teach you something right, you might as well go your way. Go outside the box. All right, if you think the grass is green on the other side, you're gonna find out. All right. You're going to find out that grass dead and the grass ain't green at all. All right. So with that, we'll give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashar Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle, elders, a great millstone. Salutation, brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom in the Bible.